My name is Lucretia Mott. I was born a Quaker in Nantucket, Massachusetts in 1793 to a big family that obviously didn't need more children, because when I was 13 I got sent off to Nine Partners Quaker boarding school, where you guys would now call New York. But it wasn't all that bad, because after graduation I decided to become a teacher there. Had a certain charm, I suppose. One thing I noticed, though, was that the male teachers at this place were getting paid 3 times as much as me and the other female teachers. 3 times? I didn't find this very fair, so it caused me to become interested in women's rights. I did get married to a Mr. James Mott, and we moved to Philadelphia and had 6 children, but sadly lost our second son. That's all fine, I suppose. But here's the part that you're really here for. Let me just tell you folks that I believe slavery to be absolutely evil. I later became a Quaker minister in 1812 and traveled extensively teaching about the evils of slavery. In fact, my lovely husband helped found the American Anti-Slavery Society in 1812. When we had an organizational meeting in Philadelphia, I was the only woman to speak. After a while, the black women in the community and I founded the Philadelphia Female Anti-Slavery Society. We all greatly opposed slavery and the racism that was so present in our country. All this caused me to have strong ties to Philadelphia's black community. In 1840, my husband and I attended the famous Anti-Slavery Convention in London, but I was quite taken aback because women were not allowed to be full participants. There I met a woman named Elizabeth Stanton, who was also quite upset about this whole matter. Here we were attending a convention about the discrimination against blacks, and us women were getting discriminated. In 1848, Elizabeth and I joined in calling the Seneca Falls Convention in New York, dedicated to women's rights. From this point on, I was determined for women to have the same rights as men. I even published Discourse on Women in 1850, which was a pamphlet about the restrictions of women in the United States. I continued my work as an advocate of women's rights throughout the rest of my life, while still being a mother to my children and a housewife. I suffered from extreme indigestion that caused me to be in great pain a lot of the time, but that didn't stop me from doing what I believed to be right. In 1880, I died of pneumonia, but my legacy lived on. Women should have the same rights as men, because we are all equal.